What's up? It's the Serpents Lair episode 5. And before we get started, I want to dedicate this episode to a really good dude named Moto Frank 21. The guy had a life event a couple weeks ago, and it just goes to show you that, man, we don't know how much time we got going on, but I definitely wanted to dedicate this show to him because he hit me up and told me, hey, I'm looking forward for you guys going on. And bro, there's a lot of people that need you around. We're one of them, man. So we wanted to shout this out to Moto Frank 21 tonight. Get a little serpents. But let's see. We got Mark Cosplay, White Mike. What does that say?
White Vegeta.
Okay, cool. Mark Cosplay, Frank, Moto Frank 21, Big M. We're going to try to get this thing started out. Tonight's guest, we got Destro's Dungeon. What is up, Destro's Dungeon?
Not much. How's everybody doing? Good?
Good. We're going to be talking about pipeline reveals and reveals for the upcoming 2023 year. And as always, hold on a second. We got a little something here. As always, we got our man. Man, I can never navigate this thing when I need to. We got our man down here, Animal.
I thought some of you might like to know a little bit more about our drummer, whom we affectionately refer to as Animal. Animal. That's his name, actually.
Bro, I had to do it, man. Every time I hear Animal's name, I think of that motherfucker. Animal. Crazy son bitch. But it's good to have you back again, Animal. What's happening?
Not much. Good. It's good to be back.
What's up, Vaughn? Mr. Destro's Dungeon.
I'm good. My friend Viper.
Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Also, shout out. What's up, MC DJ? He's here. Astray Blue 1.
Yeah, Ashtray, Mark, Moto Frank. Where's the rest of the crew at? They haven't shown up yet.
Yeah.
Fashionably late.
Yeah. Shout out to M3 Big Stan, Dare, Joe Bros on Instagram. It's time to bang one out live. So
This came from my Secret Santa.
Ooh. Is it a dirty? What's that toy cartel? Is it a dirty Santa?
No, normal. Oh, what up? Cartello.
Fast Eddie's.
Yeah.
Fast Eddie's here.
What's up,
Simple
everybody in
Customs.
chat?
Right
So-
on, right on.
Before we get started, you guys have anything that you kind of want to touch on from the week? You may or may not have it, but I wanted to see. Oh, let me get this going on too. So Viper, if you could take it, I need to throw up somebody's link in the chat. So just a second.
I can say one thing about the week. I've never had a cash on delivery package show up at my house. I've never had to go get money and pay the mailman to get my package off his truck. And this week was a first, let me tell you.
That's interesting.
Yeah, apparently someone paid for shipping. They didn't put the label on it, but it made it to my house. The person who bought it for me has the receipt that they paid the money, and I also paid the money. So it's a whole fiasco going on right now. Someone's got to get reimbursed. I'll tell you that. That was a first.
Let me continue on, guys. Let me do this. Just continue this. I'm almost done. Welcome to live TV.
Right. Oh, Sky's in the house.
Skydra Walker?
Big M.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Skydro.
So we got a Destro's Dungeon here tonight hanging with us, and I wanted to go ahead and put his YouTube link in the chat. If you do not know about Destro's Dungeon, go check him out. I got that going on right here.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. He's got some good reviews, and I will say this: his dog has good taste, bro. His dog has good taste.
Yeah, she sniffed that Tiger Force box and was like, nah, I'll take the Cobras all day, every day.
That's right. Your dog's Serpents Lair.
Renegade Biker showed up.
What's up?
What up?
Man?
Hello.
So So also, Merry Christmas to everybody. Christmas is what? Thursday?
Yeah,
Friday?
Merry Christmas.
3 days away.
And Merry
man.
Christmas
3 days.
to everybody in chat who's not commenting. Merry Christmas to you too.
That's right. So the weather is an issue. Man, it's getting ready to get fucking cold here tomorrow, like for the next 3
Super
days.
blizzard, bro.
So you're over there on the pretty cold zone there, Destro's Dungeon. You
Yeah,
and
it's-
Animal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think Animal gets it a little more than I do, but still, it's still pretty fucking cold here.
I think Animal's gonna hunker down in his Joe lair there, bro. His Joe lair is banging. Look at all them jets and figures.
I'll probably be at work, to be honest with you.
Maybe
All right.
running the plow.
We're gonna go ahead and start this off right away with the pipeline reveals. We have a couple. I also have a package to open up. Don't let me forget that. I got.
Why don't you do that first? Why don't you just do that first? Get it
Okay.
out of the way.
All right, let's do that right now.
Surprise live event. Unboxing.
I didn't set up my second cam, but I got a box from Cobra Viper.
Is this the one from the other night?
Have to
This is
get.
the one that I sent out. Yes. He's had it for all this time. Patience. Patience.
Yeah. I have to get Granimer. Got to open this.
Oh
with
my
Granimer.
goodness.
Yes, that's right.
Let's not have a live severance.
Oh, that hey, I'll get views though.
Oh, wishing you warm weather, Ashtray. That's terrible. 19 degrees. Good God.
Oh, hell with that.
You said 19 degrees.
I'm right there with you,
Yeah.
Ashtray. We had
Big
17
M's
the
a
other
low of
morning.
-5. Eesh.
What?
That's why I live in Florida. At least it'll be like 12 here.
Bro, Viper, 19 is going to be a slight heat wave compared to what we're going to get. I'm going to wake up and it's going to be like -1 the next like Friday. Or
Bro,
some shit.
they were showing -47 in Montana.
Mm.
We haven't really hit the negatives. We had -7. We had
All
a
right.
-17 last season.
All right, so I'm going
I've
to
been in -17.
put myself up on cam here and see what Viper.
Careful now. Careful now.
Oh yes, sir. Ooh, that's looking good, bro.
Careful now.
Let's go ahead and bang on the first one right here.
What's up, Raw Talk?
Yeah. Oh, she's good too, bro. Chameleon.
Yep. I mean, I still call her Baroness, but
Oh, for
I
sure,
guess.
she's Baroness. Look at that, bro.
What up, Raw?
That's a later 2000s figure.
It's the collector. It's the collector edition line.
Yep.
I think
Great
they had
figure.
these only at Toys R Us. I do believe. I think.
Yep. Well, you.
Look at that ass, bro. You know that's important for me if you watch my channel. That ass. Bro, that figure is nice. She looks good.
Oh shit. Big M's right below Lake Michigan. Definitely getting some lake effect. Blizzard-like conditions. Oof.
Dude, I know we were talking about her, but like seeing her in the package because they come 2-packed. Those figures
Yep.
all come with 2.
Yep.
Doesn't do her any justice at all, man. That thing, she's. I might say, I like her deco more. Version 1 is amazing, right? Very first one, but this deco.
I think it's just down to preference. Both of them are equal to me. They're both fantastic. All black, black and red. Crowd favorite, in my opinion. Can't go wrong with Baroness.
Oh my. Oh, see, I'm careful. That thing tried to fall on me. Look at this trouble.
Yeah,
bubble.
so there should be a missile in the bag there. It only needs one more missile in the mine. But Merry Christmas and happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Dude, this is dope. Trouble bubble. Hey, and they've been talking about making one for classified.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, Sardo's in here.
Sardo Numspa?
Nice. Yep.
I did
He
not
just showed
see.
up. Happy
Oh, okay.
birthday, Raw Talk.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Oh,
Nice.
Raw's birthday. Oh shit.
Got all these Christmas babies.
Hey, you know all about it, Viper.
Yeah, Christmas babies are a great gift when you're the parent. Gets old after a while when you got to buy them Christmas and birthday gifts at the same month. Oh God, it's horrible.
But what is up to Sardo, man? I gotta give it to Sardo, man. I talked to you the other day, but man, it's good to see you on here. Sardo does some.
Yeah, time He said, no, it ain't his birthday. What you gonna talk about? His birthday is June 23rd. Our buddy Brooksy had a birthday yesterday.
What is in here?
Time Traveler's Workshop. What's in there should be a piece of shit.
That's right. This is the Daily Driver's Edition. Dude, Viper makes these for me, and what they are is they're like how a car would actually look in the real world. It's got dings on it, chips. You know,
It's literally out of a beater bin. I take the cars that are forgotten about. The wheels are bent, scuffs everywhere, chips everywhere, chrome rubbed off, and figured I'd make something that somebody might enjoy again because that car would have never been picked out of a bin to buy.
No, I mean, I got to get my monocle magnifying glass to see all the little tricks you did to it. But I like, so this is like the
look at the belt and the pipes. You can see the black in the pipes, like the carbon's coming out. The belt on the front is painted flat black for the serpentine. The inside of the blower, the inside of the grill, just added some black highlights so you can get a little bit more tone on it. Black wash in the hood areas, rust chips all along the door and the fender wells.
And dude, you act like you can't customize shit. That's some bullshit, bro, because you do some fire ass stuff. What's up, Big Stan? Big Stan in the house.
You could add that to your daily driver collection. Now you have 3 of them.
4. You got me 4. So wait.
4. The orange one's not really a daily driver.
Okay. It's got chips out of it. You talking about the Dodge?
Yeah, that was because it was from my childhood.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So that's my childhood.
It's a daily driver, though, bro. So.
And then your stickers and the bag of some stuff should be in there. The missile is in there somewhere. Yeah, it should have maybe been in the bag with the car or something.
I got to be careful because this thing doesn't.
You better not lose that missile. That's like a $7, $10 missile, bro.
I'm going to find it because I don't see it yet.
It was in there. That's open those up because that should be your original decals from the Conquest, the Python Patrol Conquest.
Yeah, Viper busts my balls. So I like original stickers.
Some repos are really good. Some repos are not.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, because I've been...
and that's from Wheeljack's Lab. He's a reputable seller on eBay. They always do a really good job.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have heard of him. He does do good. I'm going to have to get through there and find out where that missile's at. But
so the missile should have been in there in a bag. If there's a Ziploc bag anywhere in that container, that's where the missile was. Not in your sticker container, in the box itself.
Okay. I will look. Oh, man, this thing is stuck. Come on. I may have to do this very carefully off camera. Dude, the sticker sheet is sticking to the bag.
Oh, no. I think maybe a little heat, you could get that to come undone.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm restoring a Python X30. And it doesn't have but like maybe 1 or 2 stickers. So Viper found this. There we go.
Those are original.
Yeah, these are original. I actually have the Toy Hacks, which is not the real good stickers. TF Kingdom, right, is the one that has the good stuff.
That's where I originally got the best stickers that I found for reproduction came from TF Kingdom. They weren't 100% exact, but they were probably the closest I've found.
Okay.
Yeah, those are OG, real deal. They weren't too pricey either. I think they were like $20
for the sticks.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It was like $21 for everything.
Yeah, for OG stickers, surprised they weren't 50 or 60.
Oh yeah. I want to try to look for this thing real quick before I get too far. Cop with chat. What's going on, chat?
Well, it's not the end of the world. Enough of those missiles come around because those trouble bubbles get annihilated. So there are a little bit extra missiles from here and there. There's only one, so.
There's one on it.
Oh, then that's it. Then
Okay.
you're good.
All right,
If that
yeah.
one's on it, yep, you're good. There's only one. Boom.
Okay. Sweet. Crisis averted. All right. We get caught up with chat, but Viper. Thanks, man. I appreciate.
Yeah. MCD said Wheeljack's lab is good. Nothing but great experiences. Same for myself. I always buy from him if I need something that is not a beater or a lot. If I want that specific item, I go right to him or Yojo Outlet. Those are my two go-tos.
See, I'm going to put the other one I have on. We had talked about this, and the reason I'm going to, these are starting to get sticky. They're starting to show their age. So some dirt has decided to stick to some of them, and there's a huge crease right down that one. So what I thought about doing was getting a blueprint for it and a Python Viper, because it didn't come with one, but we all kind of relate to the Viper being the driver for it. That's the one they put with 25th. But I'm going to get blueprints and that driver, and I'm going to call complaint. I'm going to keep this with it because it's getting a little sticky. You know what I mean? These ones are notorious for it. These ones with the white lettering.
Yeah.
Those ones notorious for doing that.
I put a little rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip and I rub the edges sometimes if I don't want to like remove the stickers, I'll get that dirt off of there.
I might touch basis on you with that. That'll work on the sheet, right?
Slightly. You can't have it too wet on the sheet. It's got to be more dry than wet because you don't want that alcohol to get underneath the sticker.
Yeah. I think this thing came out in 88. Is it 88?
I believe so.
80?
What, Python Patrol?
Yeah.
89. 89.
When was Tiger Force? 87?
Tiger Force was 88. Night Force was 88.
Mm-hmm.
Python Patrol was 89.
That's right.
Right.
We gonna learn today. Okay. Let's see.
The Python Patrol officer? No.
What does he want to know? The officer?
Yeah, the Python Patrol officer. Has anyone received him yet?
No, I haven't seen the officer floating around with anybody.
No.
Stuff
Just
anywhere.
got some word from Skydro a couple days ago, I think it was, that Bazooka just hit northern Oklahoma. I did look and I saw there was one, so be on the lookout for that, everybody. I don't know if anybody has that. Some people do.
Yeah, I know someone who has that.
Let's see.
You might have that. It sure is. I've seen it in person, and I can tell you this, Bazooka fans, you are not going to be disappointed.
It looks good. It looks good. There's some Joes coming down the pipe that look good.
I gave Bazooka a 10, bro. A 10.
Yeah.
Gun, backpack,
Bazooka.
Helmet, sculpt, the torso pivot up top. They killed it. Not one complaint.
What do you think? What do you think, Animal?
Oh, Bazooka hands down. He's my top 2 right now.
Really? You know what's funny when you kind of put somebody in your top favorites that's new? I think a lot of people just kind of credit, oh well, you know, you it's because it's new to you. But I have noticed as this line goes on, for the most part, a lot of these figures are stepping up better and better on a lot of them. Minus Dusty, I'm gonna put it in this show too. Fuck it, I want a real Dusty done well. But I am impressed with a lot of the troops. The Joes are getting pretty good. So is it because it's new?
I'm just a huge Tiger Force fan, period. So, I mean, just having Tiger Force Bazooka alone is just awesome in hand.
Are you a Tiger Force fan, Destros?
To be honest, I like them. I've always been a little partial to Night Force, but ironically, they're the least of the figures that I own. It's just out of all the subgroups, they're the smallest in my collection out of all the little subsets.
Raw Talk says, I can't wait for Chuckles. There's a lot of people. My buddy Lance loves Chuckles.
Do we need a Tiger Force Lifeline? I think so. I liked Lifeline. Tiger Force wasn't the best, though. I think they should have made him an all yellow. Head to toe, baby. give him that ridiculous look, you know? Put rescue down his leg like you did before in black or something.
Oh, so we're gonna start the pipeline reveals, and these are renders of things that they've already announced. So I'm gonna bring them up, but we're gonna go ahead and start with we'll start with Destro's Dungeon on this first one, and kind of go around the Brady Bunch squares.
All
And
right.
kind of think Viper may be good at lifting the discussion off too about how we're gonna go about talking about the figures. And chat, please be involved. What's up, Ralph Bednarski? Haven't shouted him out yet. Let's go.
Don't worry, he's coming, Ashtray. Just showing this real quick because of a comment. He's coming.
Okay, let me bring these up now.
I haven't seen the render yet, but hopefully it's anywhere near like the 50th.
All right. Actually, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna let Viper head off the discussions, and then we'll go to Animal and Dungeon. Because I'm gonna be watching chat and stuff on a different monitor so I can keep up. So the first one we got here is I gotta fucking stop saying tonight. I'm annoying myself. That did it again. The female trooper. Go ahead, Viper.
I like them. Absolutely like them. I really like the sculpt, like the boots, like the helmet, like everything about them. The one small issue that I do have is Hasbro loves to run tan armament. Tan doesn't belong anywhere near this. This is a prime example of what it looks like with black and then how it looks odd with tan. And I know a lot of the comic guys or the cartoon guys are going to be like, yo, the tan's where it's at. But I also do know the tan is good for customizers if you want to upgrade your Dusty, maybe give them some of these tan weapons, maybe the web gear or something like that. But for me, I would not want one single bit of this tan shit. I'd want all the black, every bit of it with black. Just how the lady on the right is, I want the one on the left to mirror it, and I want multiple heads, multiple races. I don't care. Make them a variant. Make them something I got to hunt for. If I want the red head with the freckles, if I want the Latino, if I want the black girl, if I want the Ethiopian, whoever, the Eskimo, I don't care. I like what they got. These look great to me. I give them a fantastic pass, maybe an 8, only because they brought that tan bullshit.
And
Next.
Mark Cosplay says, I love this 2-pack. MC DJ says, super excited about the Cobra female troopers. I am too, bro. Moto Frank, what's up, bro?
Okay, so if it is gold, whatever it is, I'm not a fan. I like black on it.
They have been doing that like tannish, goldish for a while, like 25th. They started hitting on that on the 25th, I do believe.
And that's when I was like, nope, pass.
Right. Go ahead, Animal. Let it fly, brother.
It's a fucking cash grab.
Dude, hey, we all got opinions, and everybody's opinion is welcome. Do it, bro.
They're decent. They're decent. They are what they are. It's up in the air on whether or not I buy them. I think it's just a cash grab. I don't like the gold. I would do it all black. The blast effects, they're so-so. Weapons are okay.
Skull. Hey, so I know you can only see the eyes.
It's just it's just not 100% for me. I don't think.
So, is there something different you'd like to see about this, or are you just not in on this particular type figure?
It's not that I'm not in on it, and maybe it's like maybe it's like Viper said. Maybe it's the gold that's kind of throwing it off. I don't know. Like I said, maybe once I see him in hand, or someone gets him and I start seeing him, maybe I'll change my mind. But until then, I'm not a fan of it.
Well, hey, We all don't like the same things, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, Destro's Dungeon, if you're done, Animal. I'm gonna kind of zoom in while he's talking.
I don't have much to say about this.
I don't know. I mean, digital renders are exactly what they sound like. They're just a digital render. So I mean, until something is in hand or in a box or up being advertised as is, it's kind of hard to say. But at a glance, I don't see a problem with the figures in general. I can see what Hasbro's doing. You figure, back in the day, you had Scarlet and Baroness, Cover Girl, and then that was about it for quite a while. Like I understand what they're doing. They're trying to bring in more, more like female figures and characters, which is absolutely fine. I don't have any problem with it. I just feel like they're kind of like rushing it a little bit. Accessories, doesn't really bother me one way or the other. I don't really do much toy photography, so I feel like all the accessories and the blast effects and all that are more geared towards people that do photography and whatnot. I don't really do that, so that doesn't really matter to me. Overall, they look pretty decent. I'm not sure why they wouldn't have just gone with all black holsters and web gear on both of them, or tan on both, or whatever. I don't understand that, but I will say this: I do like the fact that they have, if I can see that right, because I actually brought it up on my phone so I can see it a little clear. That looks like they have identical helmets, and then there's like an alternate head, I guess, or helmet on that one on the right.
I think it looks
here.
like one gas mask is supplied.
Yeah. And then
I think that's a head. I don't think that's a mask.
Okay. And then on the left, I kind of like that's just a separate helmet. And
it's the officer helmet, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's what I like about it, that you could make one of these figures an officer, because that's the designation with the V and the silver color and things. I like that you could make one of them an officer. So yeah, I mean, I'd probably pick them up because I'm a one of everything kind of person. It has to be really, really shitty for me not to buy it.
I really like them.
Do we know MSRP on this 2-pack? Because there's a shit ton of accessories here.
At least $39.99, maybe $44.99.
Yeah, I'm wondering because of all the blast effects.
Let's not get them pumped up. And to talk people's comments earlier, they were talking about reuses of parts. It appears to me to be maybe Lady J's shoulders and arms. Lowers are new.
And her legs
I don't know. Well. Yeah, Raw Talk was talking about that. Yes, but Ralph, good thing that Valaverse has accessory packs, but we don't want that. We want Hasbro to at least listen to most collectors, because I think almost everyone in this chat has agreed that the gold or the tan is not the right look. It's not what we're looking for. It was a mistake in 25th, and it's a mistake again. Make them look the same and offer that helmet is cool with me, because then we have diversity without it being separated. Because now we're segregating by tan and black and whatever. We don't need the tan. Give us black.
Hey, I got a question because I can't see the screen when I'm sharing. Is all the chat members there? Because I
60 MSRP. That's what everyone's projecting. Ashtray said 55.
Yeah.
Viper, is Animal here? Somebody, I heard.
Yes. No,
okay.
He dropped out. He dropped out.
Hold on, I got to get him back in because I can't.
He's probably backstage.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. Good. Glad you caught that. Because I would have caught it shortly, but I think these are great. No matter whether they're a reuse or not, I really don't give up about that anymore, because we've had reuses since Jump. Grand Slam, Clutch, Falcon, Breaker. They are all sharing the same heads back in the day.
And honestly, even though we know that it's a tagline for the cartoon, but the rifle, the upper rifle for both of them is the cartoon version. So for people who like that, it's got a nice
grease
mix.
gun.
You got like non-cartoony and cartoon versions. That's
hey, hold on a second. Animal, you for some reason you dropped out. I can't see the screen. But Viper told me he dropped out. I added you back in. We can see and hear you now.
He said he couldn't hear a thing when he came on.
Is he here still?
No, he just left. But when he came in and Vaughn was talking about the grease gun point, he said he couldn't hear a thing and was messing with his mic and stuff. So
I'm wondering if the bandwidth is too.
Diamond says $29.99 if they keep it gold. Yeah, I'd mess with that too, because the good news is, though, you can dye that stuff. It's already a lighter color. It's not like it's black and you wanted it tan. Because for those that want that tan look, they can have their cake. But it just means the rest of us are going to have to get some synthetic RIT dye and boil all those parts and try to get them black so we don't have to deal with that.
If you can hear me, Animal, we may be pulling too much bandwidth for him because I know he said he was having trouble on other platforms, but he's been good here. Try to shut some things down and see if that helps. I'll be listening for you to come back in, but we need to go ahead and hit our next one. Here he goes.
Can you hear us?
I got you now. Like, I don't know what
Okay,
happened
cool.
there, but my whole audio just like shit
Okay.
out on me.
So Viper, let me know if it happens
I will.
again.
I'll keep it mindful now. All three of you guys.
All right, let me go ahead and
like
bring
my
up the
audio
next one.
just fully shit. I don't
Yeah,
know. what
White
happened there,
Vegeta
but
is saying he's thinking MSRP is 50, 45, 50.
Raw Talk's got it at 60. I like you said, I like Diamond's action right there. Stray's
Yeah.
got 55.99. But my personal experience and paying attention to Hasbro with other lines that they put blast effects in, they like to charge for them, bro.
And they don't
Are we
look
talking
that
about a
good either,
price for-
man.
Go ahead,
Are we
Animal.
talking
What?
about a price for the 2-pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a $50.
I what should it be priced? I don't think you should price this any more than a $42.99 type deal. No more. I want to pay as little as I can, but $42.99, is what I'm thinking would be a nice pocket.
I'm not exactly sure, MC. He was asking if these are exclusives or available everywhere. So far, we don't know that, or at least I don't know that information.
All right. So they haven't given us a ton of information, just these digital renders.
Yeah, we're gonna get to pull it back up.
I say it's anywhere between the $50 to $60 mark.
I'm thinking $49.99, honestly.
Probably right on the money, bro. All right, so next one. Who we got here? I don't know what the computer's got. Let's see.
Roll the
Big
dice.
Ben. Oh, I will weigh in on the female 2-pack. I do like the
Yeah,
female
go ahead.
2-pack. I do like the female 2-pack. I am indifferent on the tan body accessories, the armor, the straps. I never really liked that when they did it before. So I'm indifferent on that, but I do like the fact that we're getting lady troops. I mean, come on, how many of us don't like Baroness and Cobra women? So I'm good with it.
Dude,
So,
I've always enjoyed the women characters and buy them, always.
right. What do you think about this one, Animal? Big Ben.
So me personally, Big Ben, I love everything about this figure. Hits everything to a T. If I were to change anything, I would get rid of, say, maybe the Uzi, and I would have given him his grenade pouch bag that he came with, because he had this grenade pouch bag that you could open up, and he came with 3 tiny little grenades that, God bless your heart if you lost them.
Right.
But yeah,
I'm kind of zooming in on the
everything
weapons
about
for
this
you.
figure is amazing.
I wanted to zoom in on the weapons for you because I know they seem to be important to you.
I'm excited for this figure.
Do you have any attachment to the Big Ben figure?
Oh, I love Big Ben. Yeah.
Go ahead,
See, and
Destro.
Oh,
I'm sorry. No, Animal. When you're done, my bad.
Yeah, this is like peeking into your 90s shows right here.
White Mike says, "I'm with you, Animal. They should have come with the grenades and the bag. What they did, they charged us.
Yeah, I do like the alternate head that they give you, but hands down, like this figure does it for me."
Good. Let me get caught up just a second in chat before. Do you want to be called Destro's Dungeon or your name?
Right. You just say Destro is fine.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I'm
Gotta get you a better nickname, bro. Mark
We call
Kaufman,
him we call him
what they
Destro
did-
all the time.
what they did charge us for Snake Eyes and Timber, add
Dungeon
money
Master.
for the accessories. That's the price. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Destro. What do you got?
So I like this figure a lot. I have to agree with Animal as far as the pouch. Like we could keep the giant rifle. The magazine's cool. Even the smaller like AR platform style rifle's cool. Forget about the Uzi with the extended mag. So I agree with all that. But I will say I like this figure a lot because if you didn't know his name, if you just looked at this figure, he kind of screams like European World War I, World War II fighter. He just screams that to me.
Yeah, right there.
You know, I love the British emblem. You know, on his arm, the little bit of face paint. It's not too much. It's not too little. The extra head is cool. His colors are great. He just like I'm a big World War II nut. He's got that look, that really like British, just fighting man kind of look. Like
look at that scowl, Destro. Look at that scowl.
I dig it.
Don't please, if this is rendered, please don't get rid of that scowl.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a remarkable figure to have in hand.
Sure, Q Viper, you up, bro?
Whoosh, gonna be spitting some venom. This figure is fantastic. Ralph Bernardsky nailed it on the head. They cut this guy into the line to take shots at Valaverse, the British fans. They wanted to get them involved too. It's cool. This G.I. Joe's more of an international toy, whether we like to admit it or not. It was based on, their real American hero, but we do have Brits coming through the line. Only thing I don't like is that freaking British patch on his shoulder. But, I'm an old school American guy. But as far as like sculpt of the figure, nailed him. The face, it's not what I'm used to, but I'm going to love it. I'm growing to love it because it's a new look for him. It's not, it doesn't exactly look like the old figure, but it doesn't look too bad. Like, I really like it. The guns, I think, are great. The only misstep, like we said, is the bag. They're grenades. But also, I think this Uzi or this other rifle could kind of be taken out of its place. And let's get him a British pistol, a British handgun, right? If we're going to do all this, get him a PP. Isn't that what he needs? The PK? Or,
yeah, Walther PPK.
Okay, so let's, I think Hasbro, you did a great job, but you overlooked the bag, at least the bag. The other shit is speculation or preference, but the bag for sure, they missed out on that with the grenades.
Let me go.
I'd give him a 9. Give him a 9.
Hold on a second, Viper. Let's see. Ralph says too soon.
Do we know?
What's that, Animal?
Do we know? Like, can anybody? I don't know if you can scroll in on the head a little bit more.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get that for you.
I just wonder if he's got his like mic piece on his head.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, they got it. They got it, bro.
There it is.
Oh my goodness. This is the best rendition of the original fig I think they've pulled out yet.
I got a couple comments to get to. We lost Animal again, didn't we?
No, he's still in here.
He's there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still in here. He's right in the middle.
I'm gonna check screen. So, Viper, you're gonna die, bro. You're gonna die right here on the stream. Ralph Bednarski says too soon for Big Ben. Hasbro cut him in line and impressed the UK Europe market. Like I said, we've all got different opinions, and there ain't what the hell's going on here. And there ain't nothing wrong. We've all got different ones. No worries.
Well, even if we have different opinions, I think unanimously, when you do a great job, everyone can agree.
Right. It may be too.
Does anyone not like this figure in the chats? Hit them up in the
chat
comments.
Right now. I got.
I think
whiteout.
You're gonna have people that don't like it because of the year that it is, but people got to understand. Classified, you've got to get outside your bubble, outside your collecting bubble, and understand that there's many years to go through. They don't have to do it year by year by year.
For the lateness in the line, this is a very military styled figure, like
Mhm.
Falcon was, like Dusty was. And for me, those are the ones that really hit home that I wanted to collect. So the year is regardless right now at this point, because you could put Big Ben, I think, at any time in the Joe line other than like 82 and 83, and he would blend right in with his
Yep.
colors.
I want to give a
Shady
huge,
Bird says pass.
I'm gonna give
Okay.
a huge shout out to Animal, because
Ashtray says okay.
Animal nailed it. We talked about that in the last show. We need to be accepting to other eras of G.I. Joe being made. Okay. So I'm not here to make anybody feel like shit. All right. But I feel like if I'm not accepting to other lines, I have a bit of an entitlement to me. Not everything is about, like Animal said very respectfully, step outside a little bit. Let some other motherfuckers get some joy. Enjoy this shit. And like Viper said, this is, I feel like he's right. This is a shot at Valaverse, and let there be shots at Valaverse, because bro, Hasbro's destroying Valaverse for my preferences. But MC says Gridiron Studio will probably do the grenade pouch. They kill it. Gridiron Studio is the shit. Raw Talk says, I love this figure of 2023. Astray says, it's okay. I need to see it in person. Shady Bird gonna come in here and talk some shit, but that's all right. Pass, baby.
If I said
No, that's
one
welcome
thing-
here.
That's right. That's right.
If I said one thing that Gridiron might do for this figure, it would be do the grenade pouch, and they would probably honestly
And the grenades.
retool his original heavy machine gun, because technically that's not really the heavy machine gun he came with. He did come with a British heavy machine gun.
Yeah, that's what
Technically, it's
Renegade
the
Biker
British- Yeah.
was saying. Says he's
So-
going to look into the SAS rifles.
Okay. Ralph says we need plenty of Joes ahead of Big Ben of these sub
See,
teams
that's-
like Snow.
that's-
I know that's
that's-
what we're talking about.
That's
Animal.
Yeah, that's your bubble. That's your bubble you got to get out of, Ralph. There's plenty of years that they can go to. They're not going to release 82 right through and what everybody wants. They're going to bounce, and you
Well-
just have to be accepting of the bubble. Just learn to step outside, or don't
Well,
buy it.
There are a lot of fans. G.I. Joe's been going for over 40 years with the 12-inch
Yeah.
line.
I've
Do
said
they
that a
need to-
few times.
Do
Our
they
dark
need to-
ages are somebody's glory days.
Do they need to shout out maybe some of the old stuff, any of the line? If it's not for me, and it's for somebody else, congratulations to them, man. So Destro, we had talked about this on the last time, and I said maybe that they should come up with waves
Mhm.
and sprinkling. So if you got 3 different figures in a wave, make a couple from Real American Hero, and then sprinkle in some other ones from all the other. You got exclusives they did in the convention. I don't think it was DTC, but they had some exclusives there. They had some one-off characters during the 2000s. Sprinkle in, get some Action Force in there. Take care of everybody who's loved G.I. Joe through the years.
I want to see how crazy the community is going to go when they give you Agent Helix.
Hey,
What are
give
they
me
gonna do?
freaking
'Cause she's fucking popular, so I guarantee she gets a classified character. And what are you people gonna do that have no idea who she is? Ooh, what is that?
That's right. I just threw up some fire. I don't look.
I think that's
Have you
a
seen
custom
this?
pack.
Have you seen this Viper? Is this fake?
That's a custom, dude.
Somebody's custom for sure.
Pretty
I
sure
saw
that's
it.
a custom.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw it in there. I don't know where I got this figure from, but I saw him like I got to post that up because it's fire. All right.
Pretty good though.
So I'm going to weigh in on Big Ben before we continue on with Shipwreck. I do like the fact that everything that
Oh,
Viper
no.
said, everything about that figure, where it's kind of attacking and where it's going, I like it. What was that, Viper?
I don't like this look.
Okay,
This-
Viper, let's let Viper go, and then we'll go Animal and Destro. I'm gonna step away for just a second, guys. Go ahead.
I'm not going to talk bad about Shipwreck because they did a fantastic job, but the hair piece, I'm going to leave it at that.
Yep.
Vaughn, what you think? What do you think of this? The hairpiece. You like the fig, right? Fig's good.
So, can I
Generally
just,
speaking, yes. No, I'm sorry, Animal. Go ahead.
Shipwreck's a wreck.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody else noticed, but whatever the picture rendition we have, but Polly's got the same hair as Shipwreck right now.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I didn't even. Polly's got a hairpiece. I didn't even see that.
That's great. I noticed
Is-
that
is
the
this-
second pack pulled it up. I'm like, whoa, wait, Polly's coming with a hairpiece.
So I don't know. I guess overall, generally speaking, I don't dislike it. Generally speaking, couple things kind of stand out as being wrong. I think his just at a glance, I think his pants should be a little more like flared down bell bottoms, like sailors' pants. I think they're sitting just a little too high, and also this could just be the render. So it is what it is.
Well, Raw Talk thinks there's a render of a render. Someone trolled this.
I mean,
Not
who,
the photo that I supplied to Pack. The one I supplied to Pack had the sailor hat on.
Yeah,
'cause
so
there's
I-
no
yeah, so I would say,
there's
like,
no
there's no
sailor
hat.
Yeah.
the hairpiece part's pretty terrible.
Pack. Well, at least we got a good chuckle out of this because this is bad.
Yeah,
But
that's
so
I gotta find another.
what if
person.
that's what if that's how it looks? They just took that hair and slid it over and married it to him. What if that's how it actually looks? Pack, we think this is an edited photo.
This
You
is
do.
definitely an edited photo.
Tell me why you think that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well,
Here's
'cause
the
there's
here's
hair
the
on
one from
Polly.
Pulse.
Because Polly's got a hairpiece. He doesn't have his sailor hat.
Where did we get this image from? I know where I got it from, but where is this official to?
I don't know.
Hasbro Pulse.
I have the one from Pulse here on my phone, and he has the hat on, and Polly is
Yeah,
not
that's the one
sporting-
that I got.
Polly
Where'd
is
you get
sporting
this
a
one?
terrible toupee.
So, Destro, does the image you have these hair pieces?
He has
Only
the
the one
hairpiece.
to the side.
Hold on, Viper. What'd you say?
He has the hairpiece to the side, but he has the hat on, and Polly does not have a terrible toupee on in this render from Hasbro. Accessories are the same. Coloring is different on the loop below the pistol, the middle pistol, the little loop on the bottom. That's silver in that picture. This is gold in this one.
I went on a couple sites, so this must just be wrong. So fuck it. I guess we're gonna move on past this.
Well, I mean, we could talk about it, but the only thing we can't really talk about is the hat. Really.
Damn it.
I mean,
don't know how
he
this
really
happened.
has he's got an interchangeable hairpiece like Lady J does.
Right.
not-
Which we don't need.
I'm not a fan of interchangeable hair pieces at all.
No.
And like Destro said,
the-
it looks like he's kind of wearing blue jeans and not really sailor pants.
That's what Diamonds, I think, was saying that the pants are off. They don't look right.
Yeah. They look like
They're
blue
not
jeans.
naval pants.
When
What
I,
are those? Khaki or canvas?
when I saw it, I thought street shipwreck, just like street kind of attire.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, other than that, he's not 100% horrible, but there are things that could be changed.
I don't like the little flares ups on his beard. Like the hair that points up. It's a very small detail, but I feel like a straighter line would look better.
I also don't think he needs whatever the patch is on his arm. He doesn't need it on both shoulders. That's a tad redundant. I don't care much for
See if I
that.
can move in and see what that is.
Whatever it is, it's identical on both arms, but I think it's a little
Some
redundant.
sort of cross.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
look at that hair.
think
That's
it's-
just a
it's
straight
his-
render.
It's his Navy unit, like
Maybe
whatever.
maybe somebody did this picture because they're busting on the hair
It's his
too.
chevrons.
Yeah. Probably.
This doesn't look like this looks like Chris Helmsworth trying to be freaking shipwrecked to me, guys. You know what I mean? Like the pretty boy fucking type deal. Who hasn't gone yet? I'm sorry, I had to step away. Everybody gone on this figure?
Yeah.
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 As what
There's
I'm
not
seeing
much to
right
say
now,
about
I'm not
it.
a fan of this figure.
MC DJ says that's his ranking on his shoulders.
I don't know. I've never seen a rank that looks like a cross like that. His rank on his other thing were chevrons, and that's definitely not a chevron on his arm.
Well, Raw Talk has a good point. He's supposed to look unkept because he's the womanizer, man slob of G.I. Joe.
Well, I understand about being unkept, but I mean, I never once saw him rock blue jeans and I don't know.
Dungarees.
What's up, Jeezy Crazy?
On it.
Right.
There's
So that's what it was, dungaree.
Let's go on. Let's see. What is this? That's fake as shit.
Yeah, Petty Officer First Class should be 3 downward chevrons.
Right.
Yes. Which I don't think that's that. It looks a little different.
I think the 3 down chevrons are there, but like Vaughn's saying, whatever is there, there's a black emblem above it.
The black
making
thing.
Yeah,
it
there's
look
something
like
on
a
top of it.
cross. Yeah,
Right.
that's making
Yeah.
it look odd. That was never part of the design before.
Viper, can you send me your render of this figure?
Give me a second.
Like Brooks Cobb Guitar says that's fake as shit. The hairpieces are identical.
Yeah. Because he does have his sailor's hat.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go on. We're gonna go on to the next one. I don't know what the next one is because some of these are not in order. Why do I have 2, you
Same
motherfucker?
shipwreck.
Okay.
All right. I sent it to you. It's through your messages.
Let me see if I can get it. Make sure that I
You need
get
me to
it.
send it to your Instagram?
No. Hold on a second.
Can't see shit. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to bring that up before we stop doing these. So I'll make sure it's in here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. That's just a list of everything we got going on. Next one we got is Copperhead.
Hey, real quick, I'm sorry.
No,
MC DJ brought up a good point. Said it could be an eagle on the top. He said that's the dress uniform rank on the wrong uniform. So they're putting a dress uniform ranking on top of a non-dress uniform. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's a good catch, MC. That's a good catch. That's very well what it could be.
Yes.
We see Hasbro doing this frequently because my buddy Lance was in the military too, and every wrong military design or detail they do, he like points it out right away. So I don't know why they keep doing these off.
You need to get somebody who is at least official, who can collaborate what you're doing or oversee a little bit. Because, when you're outside your wheelhouse, you don't just make it up as you go along. You got to get some consultation.
You have to do your due diligence, and somebody in this department's not doing their due diligence when they're researching military.
Yeah, because it's out of respect for the real heroes that have laid down their lives for us. Kind of, that's what this toy's an homage to.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
What did they turn it into?
Add certain things to the uniform because it makes it look pretty.
You see that shiny? That's like stolen valor. They always put that bullshit on their shirt and they pretend they're snipers every time.
Yeah, that's a big fail that they are doing right now, and they need to stop doing it. You need to do your homework. You need to make sure that you're giving full credit and honor the men and women that have served our military, and not disrespect them by putting wrong badges on wrong things. Like that's one thing that my buddy gets pissed off like real fast.
You don't have to use the exact military logo, but you can make that shit look close. Look what Call of Duty does with all their bullshit. They have some fake looking realistic stuff at some point. So I think they could get away with that.
Raw Talk Real Deal says they can't use actual military logos because of licensing, maybe. Well, if NC's right and what Destro says, it's an actual emblem. It'll be an actual emblem. They're just not using it in the correct fashion. So that have nothing to do with licensing because they're still doing the emblem. Would that be right, fellas?
Yeah, look at the gung-ho. We didn't get the real deal military emblem, but we got something that's a decent representation.
That's because the if I'm not mistaken, the USMC logo is a licensed
Trademark.
logo. It's a trademarked licensed logo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hence why the new barbecue isn't Slaughter's Marauders. It's Mad's Marauders because they're not using Slaughter's name.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
We'll bring him back on a figure for you, but we won't go full bore and get his name on this other shit too and pay him royalties because the old fuck's about to die and we're gonna hook him up. No. He ain't gonna do it right. Why not just bring in Sergeant Smasher again and bring back that hodgepodge of bull crap?
We got 14 likes that I see right now. I appreciate everybody who is.
Thank you,
hitting the
everybody.
thumbs up, man.
Ralph made a good point. So chat brought up already that they don't like this Copperhead's helmet due to the black line across the face mask.
Let's get into it, Viper.
Lead the way, Pac. It's your turn to lead the way.
All right, I'm gonna lead in this motherfucker. So, I'm just gonna give you my first grab. Heads seems strange to me, but like I said, there's so many toys on renders, even on video when they come out, and then you get them. It's like, man, that the video was distorting the proportions of that. So I'm gonna dismiss that, and it's probably just the image. I do the colors look a little muted to me, like Tomax and Zama. I like bright colors, so to me they're just a little bit muted, but the sculpt looks good. It looks like Copperhead. You got the silver emblem. Emblems are important to me, man. Like fucking missing it on Dr. Mindbender, that really is an issue with me, man. I don't like that. Like, that's one of the cool factors. So that's hit. I like the cleanness of the figure because he wasn't too bulky with his gear. You know what I mean? So this figure is looking good to me so far. I'm just hoping maybe it's brightened up a little bit. Go ahead, Destro.
Generally speaking, he doesn't look bad. I mean, if you just looked at him right away, you could probably immediately go, Copperhead, even if you didn't know much about, if you weren't super in tune to G.I. Joe. It's kind of cool to see him with some weapons, considering the first iteration of him came with none. So that's cool. I don't know. I do agree with the colors. I feel like it could be a little brighter, but again, this is a render. So, actual product may vary. It literally says it on the bottom of the thing. So, generally, I don't think he's too bad, but he's another one I'd have to have see the product, what it's going to be finally before,
What do you think is up with that black stripe across the mouthpiece, Destro?
Can you?
Okay, thank you. I will do that. Yep. I'm doing multiple things here, and I'm kind of missing some fucking shits tonight. Sorry about that. There you go.
You're good. Yeah, I'm not digging it. It looks like they tried putting like a respirator or something across horizontally.
It makes no sense.
I don't like that.
So if you look at the old sculpt, he has that. It's just painted the same color as the mask. You never see it painted black. That's all they did.
Well, I think they went a little crazy with the black because his armbands aren't black, his gloves aren't black. They took a little bit of livery on his face because there's slits. Those vertical slits are what is doing it for me. He doesn't really have those on the old figure. So
yeah,
I like the tank top look, but the colors are muted. The gloves should be lime green or turquoise, because you could even do the turquoise gloves and have the variant like they had back in the day. And the lime isn't bright enough. The head I could live with the black stripe or not. It doesn't really bother me, but I think that this figure, the colors need to be redone and need to be more true to the original. Don't change anything else. Just change the colors.
Look at that belt, Viper. Look at that skull. Looks good.
Is that a new belt, guys? It
looks like a Dreadnought belt.
It does look like a Dreadnought belt. So I was wondering, it's not Zartan's belt, is it?
No.
I don't know.
No, that's a skull. Yeah, that's a straight up skull. Maybe with snakes behind it.
It's a skull with a snake running through it.
It's fucking dope.
Okay. That's what I thought I saw.
You're gonna add something, make it evil, make it nasty like that. Shout out to Roundheed. Where's Roundheed McNasty at right now?
Probably sleeping off a hangover. Oh yeah.
Is that a tattoo right there?
Yes.
What is that?
That's a tattoo.
It's a tattoo of it looks like a playing card with the ace of spades and a skull inside of that as well.
Well,
Hey, laugh at me all you want. These work.
I'm going with my gut. That wasn't on the old figure. I have that figure, and that's not there.
He
so that
has a
better than-
vein. So when we look at this mask, it's like a vein type look. It's got 3 slits.
Does anybody else
It's
notice
a little
on
weird. Not
on
bad,
his
but
face?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dungeon. I didn't hear you.
No, it's cool. This is kind of a cool feature if this is actually how it turns out. On his face, his left eye is slightly squinted, and
Yes.
his right eye is pretty wide. So it
Mhm.
kind of gives him a cool, like, he's wearing a mask. Is he like fucked up under there? Is he
He's
disfigured?
crazy as
Did he
fuck.
take? You know what I mean? Like, because you don't really get a lot of information on these characters. Like back in the day, their file cards are pretty vague, right? So, and over 40 years, they don't really explain a lot about a lot of these characters. So, I think it's pretty cool, that look under his helmet. I kind of dig that.
If anything, the colors just need to be changed. If I change anything, I'll use the casted helmet that I already have for Copperhead. If that's the only thing I change on the figure, it's the colors just need to be popping a little bit more than they are for me. That's it.
Animal. Wouldn't you say that almost looks like a grayish green, which doesn't even come close to being what he needs?
No, it needs to be a little more like
green.
aquatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
it needs
it's
to
a
be
blue,
straight up
it's a,
teal. It is turquoise
Yeah.
looking when you look at it.
Yeah.
It's more in the darker realm of teal, but it is almost turquoise-ish.
This looks grayish to me. Just
the
like
green, the bright green is almost there if they can just get it like just popping a little bit more. The green is almost there.
yeah, pop that green, pop it, and it might make that bright green look better.
I
It could
think,
be a
yeah,
contrast causing that screw up.
I think if they made the teal darker, that green might be just fine as it is.
Yeah.
Let's check in on some chat, guys. So hold on a second.
His boots aren't accurate. They don't have that flare up the side like he does.
You can make me scroll down while I'm trying to read Chat Viper. Damn
Yeah, his boots ain't accurate. So he almost has boots similar to the Crimson Guard, how they flare up towards the outside of the knee. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's a small detail. I don't really care. It's not make or break. I'd buy them either way. I do hope they improve the colors, though.
MC says, just speculation on my part, but those red stripes sure are saying rank. I gotta get caught up. That's back in Shipwreck. MC says, love Copperhead. If that black stripe bothers me, ain't nothing paint can't fix. I want to touch on that comment because this breather fits who he is. He's Copperhead, right? So he pilots the moccasin, so he's in the swamp. Wouldn't it be dope if that was a removable piece? Now, many people probably be like, it'll just be small and lost. But that'd be cool if it was an accessory piece. And then maybe I could live with it looking like that, because shout out to Animal. Animal did say that is in the molding on the original, which looks good there, but it just looks kind of weird here. But the mouthpiece fits what he needs. So I feel like maybe there's something they could do to compromise to make that a little better.
I just think with the old moldings, you don't take things for what they actually are, and then when it's redone in something this form, and it's like, oh, is that a mouth breather? That wasn't there. It was always there. It just was a goddamn molded line before. That's all.
Right.
Whatever it
So
was.
the vertical up and down, they're there too. That's not wrong. Like, he does have vertical lines on his mask underneath that line across it. I'm looking at him right now, and they're just painted the same color. They're not silver like that. So maybe painting them all the same tone, they would blend in better and people would accept it a little easier. But I'm looking at it literally right now, Animal. Yeah, and everything you're talking about that we're complaining about is already molded on this freaking figure.
Change it a little bit to make it fit, because he should have a mouth breather piece that fits him. White Mike says, yeah, head seems a little small for Copperhead, and don't like how the web gear goes right across the Cobra logo. I can see that. I would like that. I know I'm going to say it again. It'd be nice if it was removable. The gearing across his chest, the holster. I think that'd be nice if it was removable, please. Mark Cosplay says that looks like a breather. Yep. MC says rocking that skull belt. And Raw Talk Real does. So I think that's a cool figure. You don't need to be exact to the O-ring because I already have the O-ring. A little change is good. There's nothing wrong with that. Raw Talk, that's awesome. I would agree. Some people wouldn't, and it's fine whether you agree or you don't.
Yeah, I think
No,
a
I
little
don't-
change is good, but I think the colors are too muted regardless.
Yeah.
Hey,
okay. I mean,
hey.
I love what they've done, but they just that blue green just needs to change to that teal color.
Yeah, I think we're all going to buy them, right?
Oh yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
who wants this figure is
hands
going to
down.
buy them. There's no
Hands
complaint.
down.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
And I know right where I can get a water moccasin.
I think he's a good 8,
Oh,
maybe 8.5.
I think the water moccasin should be done too. It's not too large of a vehicle. You can keep it kind of small because that's the way the original was. So maybe give us a water moccasin individual. How much
Oh,
do
you
you
can
off
get-
topic just a little bit? How much do you think a water moccasin for him should cost on a retail shelf? Destro, what do you
50.
think?
140.
Do you back up
Just-
your statements?
140 just because of what Hasbro charges for stuff and the way it's too small to be a HasLab. You can't add all that much stuff to it. And honestly, after all the His Tank stuff with the Reveal 2, Reveal 3, all that nonsense, I could see that just maybe doing one for a shelf, but it's going to be pricey.
That's what you think Hasbro is going to. What do you think it should be priced at? What do you think? As we tell them,
Should be?
Yeah. What do you think to be all fair? What do you think it should be priced?
$80.
Yeah, $79.99, huh?
Yeah.
Animal?
I'm gonna say that if it were to hit the shelf, the day and age we're in, it's easily $100 price tag, but I see them slapping it as more of $150 price tag.
I'm
I
on board
have
with
to say.
80. I'm on board with 80.
Um,
That'd be great.
I just know what you can get a 3D printer to make one for. So just kind of basing
Now-
my stats off that.
Now, I will say, if I can, one caveat to that is it's also the kind of vehicle that you can reuse, just like the His Tank. You could turn around and take a water moccasin and turn into the Tiger.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm brain farting.
You can
But yeah.
repurpose it.
You got Tiger Force had it.
Yeah, I think that's why they made Copperhead, because I think they're going to roll into probably using his vehicle and rehashing it for Tiger Force because it's small enough to go, to get out there. I don't think it's a big bite like a His Tank was.
Well, they'll also rehash Copperhead into Python Patrol.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it's everything we're seeing is calculated. Like they do have some calculations, but then there's some things that they haven't brought through. Like, I mean, Tiger Force Duke took a long time. We were calling that shit off jump. We were like, bring out the Duke, bring out the Firefly, bring out the Roadblock. Let's go.
Yeah. And dude, what I would be down if they did a 2-pack. What if they said, "Hey, we told you Copperhead's coming. We just didn't tell you there's going to be a 2-pack." Raw Talk Real Deal says they should have him and Moccasin at 130.
I think they should do the variant like they did with the Beachhead Eyes. Give us the turquoise gloves and armbands out there. Make collectors go crazy. You got the variant Copperhead? No. Which one's that? Oh, it's got the teal gloves.
Wow. What's up, Profit Director? What's happening? We're all
Yeah, I don't know.
all right. We clear on this one? Anybody else? Hey, Destro, with the Vipers here, man. The Serpents, you got to get in when you can fit in, bro. So don't hesitate just to bust in there.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
All right. Torpedo.
It's Destro's turn. Here we go, Destro.
Do it, Destro. Go for it.
All right, so Torpedo was always one of my biggest favorites as a kid. Any figure for me that came with flippers or some kind of head device of some sort, or what, any combination therein, was always a like instant favorite for me. I don't know why, it just always had an appeal. So, seeing a figure like this that's from, just one of my favorite couple years right there, 83, 84. I like those initial couple years. I like that. I like that they're doing this figure. The flippers, I like that. I like the concept. They look pretty like legit. They're not like, I don't know, I can't think of what word I want to use, but they look good. The flippers look good. I like the harpoon. I like the way that looks. The backpack's a little weird to me. And it's because we're not seeing the other side of it. Like, we're looking at the side that goes against the figure. So I can't really give an opinion on that because I don't know what the other side looks like.
Wonder what the purpose of that was. I wonder if there's some special deal on the back there, but good. Wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm imagining, just looking at that, I'm taking a guess that his scuba mask, the air hoses are already attached to the backpack. So when you slip it on the figure, it slips over his head. You know what I mean? Like, tight over his head, the mask, and then the backpack just goes on. But I'd like to see what the back of it looks like. The figure itself, I don't know. I'm kind of torn on whether I like him or not. I really don't know. His colors aren't terrible as far as the old torpedo goes. He's pretty basic, black and gray. It doesn't get more simpler than that. I'm just not sure I like the way he looks overall, to be honest with you. I'm just not sold yet.
Maybe he'll look better with his headgearing on, because I hope he has some headgearing that goes on.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know. I mean, the way that looks, it might just be because it looks like, so like the top of that mask looks like something similar to what we wear at work. There's like a strap that cinches down the top, so it looks like that's a center, like a center piece that holds it down on his head. If they're smart, they're going to do it in some kind of, flexible material that'll like fit real nice over his face and his head, and not really get jostled off like I understand Dusty's helmet does. I don't know. I'm not sold on the figure, but I can't really say I don't like him either.
What I'm waiting for is to see what he looks like geared up with his headpiece on. What I mean? That's going to be a selling point, because I always kind of thought he kind of had a COBRA vibe to him when he was all geared up, but that was just me and my, as Sardo knows, as head canon, things that I thought in my own head. Whenever you're done, go ahead, Animal.
Yeah. Go, I'm good.
So I'm cool with Torpedo. I think the weird, odd look that maybe off for people is the original Torpedo's mask was just already molded to his head. You didn't have it coming over or connected to the backpack. It never was part of that. I don't mind the figure. I think the red kind of is a little odd for me. I don't, it just might be a little too poppy. I guess I don't remember him having that much bright of a red on him. But other than that, I like the figure.
Hey, Destro, what's up?
Oh, no. I'm saying he was all black and gray. He didn't really have any color whatsoever.
Don't really know why they want to add the red. To be honest, like what Animal said, they need to get rid of that red. The figure doesn't need the red. Like you guys did say, the original was those colorings, and he looks better off. Sometimes when they add those little extra colorings, it reminds me of the first wave and like just Fortnite-ish. So I don't really think this figure needed those extra colors. Maybe it'll change and we won't get that shit when it drops.
Some of it kind of reminds me of little hints and subtle things that they did in like the 25th anniversary when they re-released all those.
I'm gonna get caught up with
otherwise I have no issues with the figure other than that.
Ralph, I think you mean Moray, not Lamprey. Lamprey is a driver. If you're talking about the boat. He was saying that the water moccasin's a medium-sized vehicle.
Water moccasin's small.
Let me
Yeah, I
get
think
caught.
it's what?
What's up, kid, with the Kung Fu group? Let me get caught up
It's
here.
like 5 people can ride on it?
Skyhawk.
Curtis
It's like the size of a
Schultz.
Yeah.
Skyhawk.
Curtis Schultz in the house. I get caught up with chat. Yeah, I see 16 likes here, guys. I appreciate it. Everybody that takes the time to come in here and join, we really appreciate that shit, man. Everybody's time is valuable, so every little click is awesome and noticed. Let me get caught up, Viper, before you go. Renegade Biker says, I had the vintage torpedo. What do you got? What do you say, Viper?
I was just going to say, there's some good comments in there.
Yeah, I'm going to hit them up.
Everybody seems to like Torpedo.
Like to see if they, Renegade Biker said, I'd like to see if they will have the rebreaker oxygen tanks on the backpack. I need to get my glasses. I'm reading too far away. Prof Drug says that backpack is probably just negligent marketing. I doubt there's anything special about it. You're probably right. I would agree with that. What is up, David Miller? See you in the chat as well, bro. What's happening? Torpedo will be a $33 figure because of accessories. Moccasin is a medium size. Ralph says the Moccasin is a medium-sized water vehicle as opposed to the large-sized Cobra Lamprey. And you were talking about that, Viper. Renegade says Torpedo is a Navy SEAL, just like what I hope that wetsuit will be released from the same mold. MC says down for Torpedo. Definitely down for Torpedo. With some emojis of rock and cheers with some beers. Speaking of that, I'm going to get me some right now. I think I got caught up a
What
little
up, Curtis?
bit. Yeah,
I never liked Torpedo as a kid. I'm a diver person. I'm all about the divers. Everyone who knows me, when they talk Joe's, Deep Six, wetsuit, all the shipwreck, love it. For some reason, Torpedo just was corny to me from the beginning. It's even more corny now. I do not like this figure. I will get it solely to dye it all black and make it a real Navy SEAL. Get rid of the white. Get rid of the red. Go all black everything, and just give him a little American flag logo on his fucking arm. That's all I need.
That's what I'm talking about. These fucking cuts we're giving on here. Us in the chat, man. Hasbro, are you listening? There's some.
But that's my personal preference. I know everybody else loves them.
There's some people here with some fire ass opinions, and we all love G.I. Joe. So hopefully they understand all this shit comes from a place of just.
Well, the good news with this body though is we
love
can
for
get
everyone.
wetsuit. We can get all the versions of wetsuit. You could put different web gear, get the later renditions of wetsuit. You could probably even squeeze a different chest piece on there and get the 94 shipwreck, because that's a huge figure to me. We'll get outside the bubble. We'll get shipwreck in a diving costume, diving outfit.
So I think this is the wrong
Yeah,
mold
all
for
black.
wetsuit for all you people that want wetsuit. This is the wrong mold to use for wetsuit.
Well, what
I
makes
can
you
see it
say that,
later.
Animal?
I can see
Animal.
it later shipwreck and stuff because it's not wetsuit's outfit. Wetsuit didn't have a wetsuit that looked like that. His was different.
Not by much, though.
What's up, Danny Dolphin? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to move on to something else, guys.
Only
Let's see.
because
Different.
the only difference between shipwreck in 94 and the wetsuit in the original is the chest and the head is different. They reused his arms, they reused his legs, they reused his waist. So I feel like we could, with the right accessories, man, we could turn this into any diver guy. You could even probably make an eel out of this.
It's
Put
time.
a chest plate on him with
wetsuit
the COBRA logo.
Are you talking like 90s wetsuit or are you talking like 86 wetsuit?
86 wetsuit.
Yeah, this is
90s
the wrong
wetsuit.
outfit. This is the wrong outfit.
90s
for
wetsuit, I
86
think you could do
wetsuit.
too, with different webbing,
Mhm.
because he's got like the
Maybe
breather parts.
Maybe the 90s, not the 80s.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go
I
ahead and
bet
move
you
on.
you could turn this. I bet you Animal Mother Customs could turn this into the wetsuit.
All right. So we got to keep it moving. I don't know. I don't see the timer yet, but we have been on for a long time and we got a lot more to do, guys. So we got rock and roll here. I'm going to go ahead and give my
Oh.
take on rock and roll. I've really
What
been
up, Danny
trying.
D?
I've really been trying
Ricky Rally?
to. I don't know whether I'm in on this or I'm not. I think he looks good. And we need some. There needs to be a lot. There needs to be more representation of green shirts. I know he's not striped green shirt, but just cooler looking, basic military, infantry that we had. I think he feels that. This piece over here on his wrist, right here, just on this figure alone, seems a little strange to me. I don't know why. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Did the original have that molded in? Because I don't think it did.
No.
No.
Okay. So it stands out to me like that. I don't really like that. I would rather see more work put into his artillery strap, and maybe that being, I hope it's able to be fed in, because when you think of rock and roll, you think heavy artillery, got that big fucking gun, he's ready to go. So, Viper, what do you think?
I think you got to pick a path and you got to stick with it. You either going to give us green shirts or you're going to give us version 2. You're not going to give us this Siamese twin yin yang bullshit of both. And what's up with the tattoos? My boy don't need tattoos like this. The beard, I can live with the longer beard, but the bracelet of ammo is stupid. That's like when Bazooka had a bracelet of grenades. There's just some things we don't want to do again, but I don't know. I can live without that. Luckily, it comes off. The tattoos, not a fan of. Not a fan of the tan. I want an all green shirt, and then later on, I want version 2 with the little rifle on his leg, the Gatling guns, the hat. Because right here, this kind of screams to me like Animal Mother Customs from Full Metal Jacket. He's got that huge machine gun, the fucking helmet, the bandoliers. Dude's looking tough. And look, he's got normal knee pads. He ain't got that one big knee pad and one little one like they love to do.
Well, I'm going to touch base
He's
on
got different hands. That's good.
On the tattoos. They're kind of overplaying this shit. Like a hand tattoo for rock and roll. Go ahead.
So
I'm done.
The tattoos came into play in, like, I don't remember if it was IDW or Image. Whenever one of them had their hands on the comics, they drew rock and roll with tattoos for a while. I don't like the tattoo look. Get rid of it. Get rid
Roundhead,
of the
what's
hand,
up?
make it all green. Get rid of the bullet strap on his wrist. And I'm 100% down with this figure. I'll do
Go
it all
ahead.
myself. So
They might be easier. You think you could erase them? Some acetone?
yeah,
Yeah,
you take those off.
Toy
You take
Cartel
them.
says, would the tattoos be easy to erase?
You should be able to. I don't know if I do acetone or maybe try nail polish remover.
So you think this is IDW inspired? These tattoos?
Yeah,
It's a little bit of mishmash of everybody's take in it. Like it's
Like
IDW, it's Image, it's the 80, 88, it's the 82, it's everything just mashed together.
Roundhead says, yeah, it's all over the place. We don't need all over the place. Pick one, go with it, do it. If you want to make another, do the different version. But I don't really like my G.I. Joes smashed together different eras. Make one or the other. Do it. Go with it. I think Destro's up.
Yeah, I'll say this. Every other point that they've already hit is I'm in total agreement with. Personally, I think I think they shit the bed entirely. You can't. You're not. The original 13 Joes were pretty much, except for Scarlet and Snake Eyes, were all green in some way. You're not going to sell a bunch of figures nowadays in 2022 who are just all fucking green. Not going to happen. So you have to find some other way to make your character stand out and make them important and make them interesting. This just isn't it. Like I'd be happy if you saw, and a couple of people brought up in chat, if you saw a Rock and Roll version 2, maybe just do a little something different. I get it. He's supposed to be a surfer. You know, I like the little hang 10 on his helmet. That's pretty cool. The tattoo's got to go. He'd have been better off if they put one tattoo that said "I Heart Mom" or something on his forearm, but not loaded up like, you know, he just got out of prison or something. No offense to anybody that ever did time. But all this extra stuff, the extra hands, honestly, for him, I think this figure was a complete shit the bed moment for Hasbro. And the inconsistency that this figure represents goes right hand in hand with their artwork inconsistency since 2020 till now. So I'm not surprised at all with this.
Yeah, Skydro Walker says, "What if this is the classified version of Rock and Roll?"
Yep, Skydro making the point. Yeah, I do get that. And some of us are cool with change, but some change we're not cool with.
Well, Viper, change is fine, not mix matching. It's like they couldn't decide. Let's just do them all.
It's just inconsistent. Period. Like they just.
Well, I mean, dude, Hasbro's released 2 different colors of figures back to back many times in the past. Like they couldn't decide on one. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, let's do them gray. No, let's do them black. Let's do them purple. Let's do them orange. I don't know. Just send them both out.
I think if you were just just straight get rid of the arm tattoos, the figure would look 100% better to me.
I'd take it.
Like I can bypass the tan. Like I can look past the tan because I can fix the tan. I can fix the tattoos. I can look by this and fix everything I need to, but like other people can't. But like if you just straight get rid of the arm tattoos, you can look past a lot of the other things because you can take off the little arm gauntlet if you really needed to. Go buy yourself a second one and take the other arm gauntlet off the other arm and slap it on that one, and that way he's got 2 of them.
Well,
if you really need to do something like that.
Animal, I like that. I understand what you're saying. I don't want to have to buy multiple figures for them to get it right, but I understand what you're saying. I don't know, man. And that's the reason why I was just so undecided when I saw that. I didn't find a connection with this figure. The connection was missing.
I mean, 82 Rock and Roll is my first G.I. Joe, so I've got a big connection to this figure.
And I thought it was hilarious when Destro's Dungeon was saying, green shirts aren't going to sell, so you got to kind of incorporate some other things. So I'm sure Hasbro's like, yeah, you're right, Destro, but they didn't listen to what he said the rest of the way. I was like, I bet if they're listening, like, yeah, you just can't smash universes together. It's not universes; it's different stories and timelines.
I guess the thing is, honestly, I think Rock and Roll, this figure just seems like the visual representation of all of the inconsistency that Hasbro has had for across this line in multiple ways. You know what I mean? I guess I'm just using him as a scapegoat for that broad, inconsistent mess that they've gotten themselves into with art and which figure, blah, 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 blah. It's just the culmination of all that is how I'm looking at this figure.
Destro, it reminds me of that's what the fuck it is. So when I see this, it reminds me of what they tried to do in the beginning. So like when I first saw him, like, yes, G.I. Joe again. But I'm like, so some of these figures don't.
When we do the
handgun?
When we do the after show pack, I'll show you a picture of him with the tattoos.
Okay. If I ever get off share screen, you might be able to do it here, but share screen, I can't see anything. So, but I mean, we gotta show the figures with this. Are we clear on this figure, guys?
Yeah, we're good. It's probably one of the worst ones in the lineup.
It's disappointing. Oh, draw straws. Who wants to fucking go first? Animal, go.
It's a banger, hands down. I mean, I own the Tiger Force one. It's sitting here in front of me. I don't have to say much about this figure. It's a
Viper.
banger.
Same here. My biggest complaint is, why do we get this amazing upper torso swivel on this figure, and then like all the other ones we've looked at tonight don't have this? What is going on? Where's the consistency, Hasbro? I want this permanently. I don't want this to be a one-time thing and then go away. That's my only complaint. 10 out of 10 on this figure. This is even better than the Tiger Force. This gets a 12 out of 10.
I'm gonna touch base a little bit before Destro goes, and I do want to give them the props on this. So I know people who, when it comes to action figures, who are in two different camps: aesthetic versus articulation. And what I mean by that is some figures that have ab crunch or butterfly joints or just a point of articulation, it doesn't look natural. But there are people that say, I don't care if it looks natural; it gives me the articulation I want. Shout out to them. That abdomen and that abdomen section where they got the ab crunch cut is fucking on point. The aesthetics, keep it right there. It looks great. It looks like a normal person. I hate it when it's like I'm looking. I'm like, that don't look like a normal person would look.
As a customizer's viewpoint, can I tell you why I believe that this figure has that ab crunch as opposed to the old ab crunches that they normally do?
And then more. Hit us.
Because of the number 14 on his chest.
Yep. That's what I was thinking too.
Well, remember that.
Yep.
Make some invisible fucking numbers on your fucking shits from now on. Then.
Yeah, it's the 14 on the chest, because as you rotate this figure and you look up inside, it's all painted. So no matter how you rotate the figure, the 4 and 1 are always going to kind of match up the way they should.
I feel like they didn't want to squeeze the 1 and the 4 inside the waist section.
Well, it would have looked funny with that forward,
yeah,
up and down crunch. This way, the way they've painted it, it's painted all the way to the top on the inside. So like, no matter how you rotate it, your 1 and 4 are always kind of, I guess, moving the way. If you were bending down, your 4 is going to kind of crunch, your 1's going to kind of crunch, like
Right.
They did it. And I think that's why this figure's got that.
Well, I hope they at least listen, that if you gave this to any one of the ninjas, Snake Eyes, the Kiko, Red Ninjas, whoever, Storm Shadow, I think it would up the game, because the ab crunch, the sideways kind of thing for some of the combat maneuvers and poses for photography would be even better, because that just forward crunch, I think it's killing a lot of the game. Yeah. I'd buy a Snake Eyes if it came with that. But it has to be the 85 Snake Eyes.
Crunch.
If they're going to redo Snake Eyes, give us the correct 85 Snake Eyes with this ball swivel in the torso, bro. Come on.
Before Destro goes, I need to do some shout outs. Thanks. Like I said, we got 18 likes, guys. You guys are killing it tonight. I want to shout out my moderators, MC DJ, Big Stan Harris. Yes, Big Stan, you are never missed, bro. I saw your comment earlier, and I did shout you out. We have Mark Cosplay as a moderator, so I definitely want to shout out all my mods. And we definitely got Round Heat in here. Round Heat, come on, you need to light this chat up. And one of these days, you need to get the fuck on this panel, bro. I'll call you out, bro. Come on, Roundhead. Go ahead, Destro.
This is the complete opposite of rock and roll. That was a 0. This is a hero. This figure looks awesome. I don't have the Tiger Force version as of yet, but this, just like looking at the render and looking at some other pictures and whatnot, and I've been toggling through while we've been on here. He's hot shit. Period. He just looks fantastic. He looks exactly like he should look when you say, "Oh man, we're getting a classified bazooka." This is what you're thinking. Like, honestly.
So, a couple things,
bro,
people can't. Yeah, a couple things that people can't see either. So it looks like his his arms are molded on there on the t-shirt. Unfortunately, you can't get the downward. You can't get a downward angle, but those arms actually go up into that shirt sleeve. So it's almost, like it's done properly. The shirt sleeve is actually
it's removable
over top of. I don't know if it's removable, but it's like it's almost like there should be a swivel there, and there's not. So it's almost like they molded the shirt and then kind of left an area to peg the arm up into. I haven't taken the figure apart yet, so I don't know how it's like fully constructed, but that shirt sleeve isn't molded. It's like the arm goes up into that shirt sleeve.
It's cut right there, so I wonder if you see right here,
I bet you
right
it's
here,
like, you know, the Baroness's shoulder pads.
right here.
All
I wonder
Yeah.
if that you take that loose or whatever, and I wonder if you can heat that and take this apart, if that's what he's saying, or if it's just
I
cut
think so.
here.
It might,
Sorry,
but then
Viper.
again, by doing that upper arm where like you can't see the muscle and stuff like that, it might be molded funny because it might be molded just for this T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So by doing
chat,
that,
please,
it might look a little funky.
chat, weigh in on this figure. I haven't seen chat really weighing in much on this bazooka figure. And if anybody
I know
else,
Ashtray said a few times he want to see Big Ben on this type of buck, more solid person.
okay,
Hey, Pac.
Yeah.
We've been on for a couple hours. I am working my shift tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna have to probably bounce off because I have to get some sleep.
okay.
If you don't mind, brother, I'm sorry, but I gotta be able to get a
No,
little sleep tomorrow.
we're definitely tolerant. We might keep on. Hold on a second. Let me get out of here. I'm not sure.
10 out of 10.
Absolutely.
Let me stop this. I didn't fuck that up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I haven't been able to see the timers or nothing. When I'm in there, guys, I can't see shit. We haven't touched on any topics. So, Destro's Dungeon, why don't you go ahead and do what you need? I think are we going to continue on a little bit, Viper and Animal?
Yeah,
If there's more to continue, I'm down.
Okay, let's let Destro. I appreciate you stopping, man, and I know you got shit to do. And I want to give a big shout out to Destro's Dungeon as well. He serves his community, and there needs to be more people like him in the community that do the things that he does. He's a pillar of what's going on with civilization and society, bro. But we shout you out. We see what you do. We know that you go through a lot of hard times. Not just you, your family has to endure it too, sir. And
I appreciate that. I do. And I really, really, really appreciate having you on tonight. I've been looking forward to it. We've been chatting a couple times over the last couple weeks, trying to get it on the right night. So I really appreciate it. I am sorry I got to bounce. Just got a long day tomorrow.
No worries. January.
Be safe, bro.
I will always. I'm on that new gig tomorrow. What we were talking about. So
yeah. I know January 4th we might get back on because you said you have another day. So
once those dates shift forward and I don't work the next day, I got all night.
Yeah. So we might get him back on January 4th show.
Okay.
Okay. We can because we ain't done with Destro's Dungeon by far, bro. But we're gonna let you get out here, bro.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. I see y'all. Everybody in the chat. Have a good night. Thanks for indulging me. Appreciate it.
Throw them up. Throw them up.
We'll talk.
Get it. See you, fellas.
Bye-bye.
Man, what a guy.
Outstanding person.
Huh?
Outstanding person.
Vaughn's awesome.
I tell you what. Let me see what else we got going on here. Hold on a second.
I know as a whole, though, they're doing pretty good with the classifieds. We have our little nitpicks, but man, the majority of the figures are really doing good. I think the one that we really needed to talk about was Falcon. That's the one that I think.
Hey, hold on. Let me get it up. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it. Can you read chat for me?
Yeah. Right now, I got this. Hold on. Wrong controller.
Let me find that Falcon.
Yeah, everyone's saying goodbye to Destro for the most part. That's all chat's saying.
Yeah, he's
everyone.
free.
Destro, take care.
If we bring
and
up
shout out to the
Falcon,
25 people watching this live right now. When
And the
Destro
20
said he had to go.
Hey, and the 20 motherfucking likes tonight. You guys are fucking.
Thank
killing it
y'all.
out
The
there.
chat. We doing this for y'all. Trying to give you some good content with a little discussion. Hear what you have to say. And then some of y'all might be a guest on the next show.
That's right. You interested? You know where to find me. You know where to find me. It's not hard to find me. You want to send me a message? That's how we do it. I don't send open links. That's not my deal. I keep it on my deal. If you want to hit us up, hit me up. You know where to find me.
I feel like
And
we
I
try
hear
to
Ralph
bring
on.
the realness with maybe trying to get people to learn to accept to step outside your bubble of
Right.
GI Joe.
I've
I
had to
think
learn to
'cause
accept some figures.
there's some
You
bangers
know.
out there. There's some bangers in
so.
those later years that people just, if you only collected from, 82 to 85 or 82 to 87 and that's where you kind of, started growing out of toys, I understand, but you got a lot of us guys that rode it right through to 94 beyond, and there's a lot of heat out there.
You know what? Every time Animal spits, hold on, Viper. Every time Animal spits the motherfucking truth and fire, we're gonna hit it.
I thought some of you might like to know a little bit more about our drummer, whom we affectionately refer to as Animal. Animal. That's his name, actually.
That is our boy Animal, man. Shout out Animal. Oh shit.
Round has said everything except blue ninjas.
Yeah, let me get back in there. That's right, Viper. You're gonna have to deal with some of my antics on this fucking show, bro, because there's gonna be antics from time to time. And you ain't I'm gonna have to hit you with some antics. Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'm gonna have to hit you with some
there's a
90s
lot.
Joes. Oh,
There's a
yeah.
lot classifieds done that I don't agree with, but
Everybody
I'm
probably hates
accepting
this
of it.
one.
I don't agree with it all. That's a rough Duke, man. He was pretty good though for what he was.
It's a good mold. I don't think the colors are good, but I think this is
I
a
think
good
the only
mold, man.
thing that was super odd about
Look,
that figure
while we
was
got it
his
on.
little.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Animal.
So for anybody watching right now, this was made by Animal Mother Customs. I commissioned this. This is a Kit Bash Santa Claus. Can you tell what parts are used?
Tell us, man.
So that's all I had to show.
Man, yeah. So we're definitely going to finish up with. I think I'm going to keep like the topics that we had. I'm just going to scrub them. We'll keep talking, but we're going to continue those topics with Destro's Dungeon. So I think I'm going to halt the rest of what we had, and we'll do that with him. Our first January show. I need to get caught up with chat. Y'all tired of hearing me say that? It's just how it goes, though, bro. Because Raw
General
Talk.
Flag top is correct.
Raw Talk says, I love all the G.I. Joes from 82 to 94, but check some exclusive O's. Let's see. I'm actually getting him. I love all the G.I. Joes. I already said that. I'm actually getting him. I like Animal.
Whose legs?
Oh, Renegade Biker. He feels me, man. He says, I like Animal, especially when he did the drum off with David Grohl. Hell yeah. Animal is a fucking banger. I like Animal and the Muppets. That's why I put him up here. Hell yeah. Hawk. We going to get to Hawk. Let's go ahead and do Hawk. Ready for that shit? Let's see. Yep. Okay, hold on. We're going to let Viper start this one off. I got to step away
Oh,
from
you
it.
meant Falcon.
Sorry about that. Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon.
Yeah, I'm going to step away for a second if you can take this, Viper.
Yeah, Ralph Benarski said it. Falcon looks like a drunk Kurt Russell. Animal, what did you say about this figure?
He, straight up freaking Team America all the way.
I feel like this is probably the worst rendition of Falcon since the original version 1 ever came out, because version 1 they knocked it out of the park. It was a 10 out of 10. Nothing wrong with that figure, from the weapon all the way down to his dress combat gear. This, I just don't even know what to say other than everything about it looks off. I could probably live with the sculpt of the body, but the colors are too dark. Can't tell where the camo starts and ends realistically. And then the biggest problem is his face. He's got that weird look with like lipstick, and I don't know what's going on.
So yeah, I mean the mold is great. The colors
I think
are
the
off.
colors.
The colors are definitely way too dark, or at least on this photo, the colors look way too dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, you know, the face to me, I don't know, like it kind of screams marionette puppet. There's parts of it that also kind of scream, and I'm trying to think, like I'm having a brain. I'm missing the name right now, but like dude from Platoon, the one oh the one head guy from Platoon
Joker?
no, from Platoon,
Not
the
Joker.
one that
Oh no. I'm thinking Full Metal Jacket. I'm
oh,
sorry.
what the hell, the one that
It's the guy who
what's his
played Green
name?
Goblin.
No, the other one,
No, or
the one that
Hobgoblin,
shoots
right?
him, the one that shoots him.
He was in Boondock Saints. Shit,
No,
what's his
not
name?
that guy.
Oh, okay,
It's
never mind.
not that
William
guy.
Defoe. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you,
It's not
Brooksy.
William Defoe. It's not William Defoe. Who's the other one? Who's the other one?
Come on,
The guy
Chad,
that
help us out
the guy
here.
that
Wait,
everybody hated. Why am I
what are
having
we?
a fart
Hold on.
on his
What are we
name?
trying to figure out here? What he looks like?
Guy in Platoon. The guy in Platoon that wasn't William Defoe, but the other
Ralph
commander.
says Tom Berenger.
Tom Berenger. So there's
Yep.
parts of this right now that look like Tom
Thank you, Chad.
Berenger from Platoon. And thank you, Ralph, or whoever said that.
So when I see
Brooksy,
this, I think
Moto Frank said it first.
Yeah, there's parts of me that see that as well as a marionette puppet.
yeah, it looks like you remember it just looks like a knockoff. Like you see it, it's like, whoa, that's definitely not G.I. Joe classified, but it's trying to be.
And then they got that bull crap little calm link on the shoulder.
Yeah,
I didn't ask you.
That's just something they're doing for some reason. I don't know why.
They need to stop. They need to stop it. Ezra. So let me see. I had some other
I
stuff.
think
What's up?
figures like this do not need to go to brick and mortar.
Yeah, I mean
Dude,
his shotgun is horrible too. Like I
Yeah.
don't know if we have a,
This all
I don't
right
know if we have
here
a
is
picture of the
wrong.
shotgun, but
This all looks disproportionate and aesthetically is wrong. And like Animal said, this is just fuck all that.
This figure is garbage.
When
That's what Big M said. This shit is garbage.
shout out Big M, bro.
it's a hot fire right now.
Yeah.
When I didn't
Lenny,
ask,
if you ever see this is trash, bro.
I didn't ask you why you sent me this photo because I wanted your take on it. But when I saw you sent me this, I'm like, why the fuck is he sending me this? This thing is fucking
Problem is
ugly.
people are already finding cover girls, so it isn't far behind. And I already have a feeling that this figure is already in plastic, already in a box somewhere out there in the world, and we just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. All right, Viper, you sent me. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find the next images of what we need here. Viper sent me some shit. Okay, Viper, I'm gonna let you have your reign. We got this one you sent to me. Go ahead, take it away.
All right, so this is the new Cobra Commander that's coming with the Hiss tank, and this is the Cobra Commander that I've been waiting for, but this is not the Cobra Commander that I've been waiting for. It's good, but it's not good. Look at that head.
Head's too long.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck?
Is
We
it-
got Mega Mind.
Why the long face,
right
bro?
now, or is it just the way that the camera angle is?
I'm hoping that I hear you, Animal. But when we see this, ooh,
I got another photo of this that I don't know if I got it to pack, but it was from like the render. This is the painted version. So this is the final. This is the finished product, bro. They sent this to paint. That's
Yeah,
my
but
point.
if you look at the way the photo's done though, it's like angled funny, so I don't know if it's making the head look big, because like if you kind of look at the upper body too, he's looking very power of the force. Upper body big, a little scrawny in the legs.
I'm saying though,
I think it's the
hoping
picture.
Animal's right because the proportions look fucking odd.
They look odd. So I love the boot, the leg, the chest. I feel like the logo could be a skosh over closer to the buttons. I don't know why it's kind of like off centered. My Cobra Commander, my 83 one, is really close to the center. So that's kind of what I don't like about it. They kind of started doing that in the 25th and 50th where they move that. And then look at that chest crunch.
Crunch.
I don't know. Just
I'm
doesn't
not a fan of that crunch. That crunch is the crunch I don't usually enjoy.
me neither.
I
That's why I love.
I unfortunately didn't back to his tank, so I'm not gonna say much about this Cobra Commander because I won't own it.
Can I say something that we're going to say every show? Every fucking show. Lift the ban on Hooded Cobra Commander. Lift it. Damn it, man. Every show
I don't
I'm gonna be
think
pimping it.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't
I really
care.
don't.
We can talk about, do you want a Hooded Cobra Commander, Viper?
Well, the beauty of it is you can go buy it on eBay, and there's some pretty good versions now. There's at
Do
least
you
5 or
want
6 versions.
Do you want a classified Hooded Cobra Commander?
Yes.
Animal?
I could care less because this is actually the version that I like more.
Okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
could care less too, but I still want it because I have some 90s Hooded Cobra Commanders that are my favorites. They're
Yeah, well,
I love the
I'm gonna
90s
push
one.
for it. I'm pushing for it. So there it is.
Where's my damn 90s Coco?
Coco.
Yeah, there he is. I see him.
How can he be formidable?
Coco Chanel,
Coco.
baby. Cobra
Chanel.
Commander.
I can't see you, bro. So let me get caught with chat. Yeah, the figure is garbage. Cobra symbol, Lieutenant Falcon about to melt on that Santa Claus crystal balls. Cobra
Hey,
Commander
this could be like when Lenny said you could wear your helmet up high or you could pull your helmet down low.
Stop it, dude. I'm hoping like that looks like Mr. Ed. Why the long face, bro? Oh my god.
Let's hope
Damn,
it's not.
straight lifted. It says raw talk. They should have knocked on Lightning Collection door and asked for the buck. Yes, hooded all the way. Thank you, Ralph. Ralph, if you want a motherfucking Hooded Cobra Commander, put them shits in the chat. Pat, so Renegade says, Pat, I suggest that you do what I did when it comes to the Hooded Cobra Commander. I don't know what you did, bro, so let me know. All right, so we're moving on.
I'm nervous because I can't find my one Black Cobra Commander, but I like the 2000s Hooded Cobra Commander where they sculpted it with like the little point that comes down in from the chest. I like the 92, 94 one where it's just kind of like cropped at the bottom. It's a whole sculpted head.
Right. That's right.
I like
and
the mail away from 84 or 85. I don't care for that. I like the body, but not the fucking head. Head's terrible.
MC says absolutely Hunter on Hooded. Astray says Hooded Commander would have to be Pulse exclusive. Fuck Pulse exclusive, but I hear you, man. Curtis Schultz says I want a Hooded Cobra Commander. Mark Cosplay as well. Cobra Commander in cartoon mainly. Ralph says Cobra Commander in cartoon mainly wore the helmet, but in the comic he mainly wore the hood. He looked more, dude. He looked formidable as fuck with the hood. And with that being said, why am I looking at Super 7 figures, Viper?
Cause man, why is it that this company goes full steam ahead with all the cartoon accurate shit? Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say no more. You can get it off screen. I already just answered my question. I'm good.
Why
They
am I
glow in
looking
the
at more of
dark though. They glow in the dark though.
Yeah, these shits should be $5.99, $5 at the most. Get out of
They're
here.
kindling. Let's start a fire with them.
Hey, that's somebody's pride and joy.
That's gonna do it for the fucking screen sharing. Now I can see what's going on, man.
Yeah, man. So the Cobra commanders that I'm cool with is like this one. You ever seen this one?
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. I hate to do it. Let me see the midsection.
This is the 94 Cobra Commander with the head off the Imperial Procession.
Is that based off the Sonic Fighter one?
Yes. Yes. So this is the one that actually has the back molded because it's the 94. Whereas if you have like the 92 or 91, the talking battle commanders has this holy crap. And then I guess they lost the mold because when they remade it in the 2000s, they didn't have the good back. They have this same as this, just without the holes in it. So it's kind of interesting.
They probably just
But like,
filled them.
same here. Yeah, they just filled them. But who lost the mold to this? Where'd this mold go? Same with this one. Even the Imperial Procession.
The Imperial Procession. Give me some classified of the Imperial Procession, bro. Hey, hold on. Imperial Procession. I can't say that fast without fucking it up. So, hey, we got one more topic left to us before we get out of here. Dude, we got 23 likes banging tonight, guys. You know what? I appreciate everybody, man. You guys have been killing it.
I would love a hooded like this.
Hooded. So that was the like super stunted version. You know what I mean? It didn't flow all the way.
It was weird how they put black gloves on the red body. I just didn't understand that. So that's why I put the red head on it, or the black head. Try to tie it together.
I like a red Baroness. I like a red Cobra Commander. I like the red Vipers. I like them shits in red.
Did you care for the bright yellow? Because I know that to me this is like with the tan on the females. I'm not cool with this. I love the blue, but the yellow is so far off. It's like, why? Should have done
looked
red
like
or something.
he got his ass handed to him. He needed a new suit, and he went to Dollar General and picked one up.
Yeah, he's gonna start working at McDonald's.
Yeah, you motherfucker. What you got on, bro?
Speaking of red pack, I'll show you something in the after party.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
After party. That's why we get down in the after party. Shit.
Have y'all been good boys and girls?
No.
He's coming.
Yeah.
You're gonna get your coal this year. Keep your butt warm.
Viper. You know why why Santa Claus don't have any kids?
Why?
Because he only comes once a year.
True.
Hey.
And even if he did have a kid, he leaves in the middle of the night while you're sleeping.
Hey, I ain't trying to. Hey, we trying to
eat up all the food.
He ain't coming back with more milk.
Cookies, and we go to the after party. I'm gonna slave some pizza and some ginger snaps up in this bitch.
Toy Cartel, who are you asking for? You asking for O-ring? You asking for classified?
Let me see.
Like prints for heads?
I'd like to. Well, I haven't been able to put the chat up on the screen. So if we get another 10 minutes or so to see what chat has to say.
MC DJ, great idea. Gold on this would probably look really good. Instead of the yellow, do fucking gold. Because they did like a gold on the Imperial Procession, as you know, but it's more of like a bronze or like an aged bronze. It's kind of dark.
Yes, I don't know. And personally, that has the hooded Cobra Commander head. I do know there's a couple up on eBay of people that sell them. I don't know if I can recommend one over the other.
You got to pick the one you like, right? It all depends on your preference. Because I've seen one that like the hoods look like an octopus. They're way too long. I've seen other ones that kind of look like a flower where they curl up like a clown. You know what I'm talking about, Animal? You seen those?
Animal.
Yeah. So you got to find the one you like, right?
Animal.
Yeah, if you don't, what's weird is on this Imperial Procession Cobra Commander, his boots are like oil rub bronze. Dark.
Like, I don't know. I want my Cobra Commander on the battlefield. I don't need the hood on him.
I just like collecting every rendition of Cobra Commander.
That's right. That's right.
You want to see some garbage Cobra Commander? Come on, look at this one. This one is straight garbage.
They put this
garbage anniversary.
Yeah, they put these like moon boots on him. He's supposed to have a cape.
Hey, Viper. It looks
The
like he has
horrible-
bitch titties.
Dude, the
Oh, it's
25th
bad.
anniversary mismatched
real
so many
bad.
parts and just
So
promos
ugly.
and just garbage.
Yes.
The best modern Cobra Commanders, that one 50th anniversary style body that was released with the Retaliation movie line.
Oh.
No,
I
I
not
had to
that
make
one.
mine.
A
I made
straight,
mine.
a stray blue. He says it's been a cook on topic night, y'all. You know what? I think we're gonna call this one. I think we're gonna follow his lead, man. We're gonna call this motherfucker tonight.
Bye, everybody. 2 hours
See ya.
perfectly on the dot. Close it
Oh.
up.
All right, man. Hey, we have to give a huge shout out before we go to chat, man. Chat was killing it tonight. Destro's Dungeon killed it. Animal Mother Customs 80. Animal fucking Viper. This show is about the people and the people on the fucking panel. You guys are awesome, man.
Yes.
Curtis Schultz, Ralph Bednarski, Raw Talk Real Deal, A Stray Blue One, Roundhead. What's up, Roundhead? Yeah, I like to snap some ginger snaps. Toy Cartel,
Brooksy was in here. Skydro was in here. Toy Cartel.
Mark
Moto
Cosplay,
Frank.
Shady Bird,
Yeah.
Danny D,
Danny D was in here too.
Big M, Renegade Biker.
Yeah, Shady Bird, right?
Oh, shout out to never seen before, Brooks Cobb Guitars. Shout out, bro. Good to see you for the first time. And with that being said,
Merry Christmas, everyone.
yes, Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
You know what? Just be cool. Do good things for other people. And we gonna be out. Serpents Lair, bitch.